upon a time, in a remote village nestled deep within the lush heart of Africa called Ogbomosho, there lived a young woman named Omotola. She was known throughout the village for her striking beauty, compassionate nature, and an adventurous spirit that often led her to explore the mysteries of the surrounding forests and rivers. The village of Ogbomosho was blessed with bountiful crops, fertile land, and a river that supplied fresh water to the community. However, this river was not like any other. It was believed to be the dwelling place of a powerful and hostile river goddess named Abidemi. The villagers had long lived in fear of Abidemi's wrath and offered her sacrifices regularly to ensure her goodwill. Omotola, however, was not one to be bound by such superstitions. One bright morning, Omotola decided to venture deeper into the forest, following the path that led to the river. She felt a strong, unexplainable urge to see Abidemi's waters up close, to confront the fear that had held her village captive for generations. As she walked along the river's edge, Omotola's beauty and grace caught the attention of the river goddess herself. Abidemi, curious and intrigued by this young woman who dared to approach her sacred waters, decided to reveal herself. Emerging from the depths of the river, Abidemi took on a form of stunning beauty. Her long flowing hair glistened like liquid silver, and her eyes sparkled like a precious gem. Her voice was a melodious symphony that echoed through the forest. She smiled warmly at Omotola, dispelling the villagers' stories of her hostility. "I am Abidemi, the guardian of these waters. You are unlike any other mortal who has come here. What brings you to my domain, dear Omotola?" the river goddess said. Omotola, though initially terrified, found herself drawn to Abidemi's kindness and grace. She explained her curiosity and the desire to bridge the gap between the village and the river goddess. Omotola, initially terrified, found herself drawn to Abidemi's kindness and grace. She explained her curiosity and the desire to bridge the gap between the village and the river goddess. Abidemi, moved by Omotola's sincerity, decided to reveal the truth about herself. She confessed that she was not inherently hostile, but had become so because of the villagers' fear and neglect of her river. In return for Omotola's courage and kindness, Abidemi made a pact with her. If Omotola could persuade the villagers to treat the river with respect and stop discriminating it, the river goddess would ensure the prosperity of Ogbomosho for generations to come. Eager to make her village a better place, Omotola returned to Ogbomosho and shared her extraordinary encounter with the river goddess. She spoke of Abidemi's beauty, her kindness, and her willingness to help if the villagers would change their ways. The villagers, initially skeptical, were moved by Omotola's sincerity and determination. They agreed to cease their discrimination of the river, and with time, the village began to thrive like never before. Crops grew plentifully, the water from the river remained pure, and the village became a haven of prosperity. Omotola's encounter with Abidemi not only brought prosperity to Ogbomosho but also united the villagers in gratitude to the once feared river goddess. From that day forward, the villagers respected and honored the guardian of their river, and Abidemi, once hostile, transformed to a benevolent deity, blessing the village with abundance and serenity. And so, Omotola's bravery, compassion, and her determination to mend the relationship between her village and the river goddess, Abidemi, created a story that would be passed down through generations as a reminder that fear could be conquered with love, and harmony could replace hostility when approached with an open heart.